You're listening to Truly Unruly with Marcus and Jessica Trufant. What's up, Trufant?
Hey.
Reunited and it feels so good. All right.
I'm visiting in town. I was in town for a wedding, so of course I had to come see my people and do an episode of Truly Unruly with Marcus, Jessica Trufant.
Yeah, what camera am I looking at?
My name
right
is
now?
Kel. I think you're looking at that.
I'm still looking at this camera and looking at
and
you.
looking at me.
Yep. All right.
How you guys doing, man? How are things?
Doing well, my brother. Doing well.
Doing good.
Good. That's great to hear. Today I wanted to talk about Father's Day because I want to say that's coming up this Sunday.
It is.
It is. Snuck up on me. I forgot.
Yeah, it snuck up on me too.
That's fucked up, Jess, because I know you mean that from a sarcastic place.
It's all right. No, I think that's
I'm
probably a
kinda
real.
serious.
I think that's real emotion right there.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
yeah.
Well, before we start, would you like a Father's Day fun fact?
Sure.
Oh gosh.
Father's Day was actually invented by a woman.
Not
What?
surprised.
Yes.
Why?
Mrs. Sonora
Why?
Smart Dodd, who wanted to honor her father, a veteran who was a single parent and raised 6 children by himself.
Okay, that's different. That is, I don't know. That's a whole nother
Good for
stratosphere.
Sonoras. Shout out to Sonoras.
Sonora, yes, their last name Dodd. So, Mrs. Sonora Smart Dodd is her name.
So Father's Day became a national holiday because of a real father, like a war hero, a real father, a vet. And now we have taken this holiday. Okay. All right.
And spat on it.
Yep. So the first Father's Day
Like-
was June 19th of 1910. So back when men were still men.
Men were still men.
And unlike Mother's Day, Father's Day was originally met with laughter. So see, they thought we was a joke from the jump.
I'm not surprised. Not surprised one
What?
bit. Because the guys, we just
Y'all don't
kind of
need no fucking day. You guys
trudge
live
along through the
life
mud and go through the
every
bullshit
single
and
day. Y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want.
all right.
Y'all make all the rules, that we have to abide by and shit. Yeah, okay, patriarchy. Let's celebrate
I
fathers.
mean, last I checked, the vice president was a woman, but it's cool.
What?
So what do you think of when you guys think of Father's Day? Like, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
It's the same as Mother's Day, except for it's dad's.
I mean, do you take it as serious
But
as Mother's
Father's Day is really Mother's Day.
That's fair.
And Mother's Day is really Father's Day.
Is it?
To be honest,
On Mother's Day, we still have to work. We still got to do come on now.
no, but the expectation.
My perfect Mother's Day would be, I don't want to do nothing, not shit. I don't even have kids, nothing, but the job of a mother.
No.
No?
The expectation on Mother's Day, things are different.
Yeah, it is.
You have to, there's a standard that has been set globally for Mother's Day.
Oh God, fuck.
I
Like I
know,
told you,
okay,
every
wait.
day is Father's Day in
I'm
this
just saying
mug.
in comparison to Father's Day, and every day is not Father's Day. If you're talking about the male dominant
Yes. I'm
society,
just thinking
that doesn't
about
count
it
as
that
Father's Day,
way.
though. We're talking about the
Yeah,
appreciation
the
of being
appreciation
a father.
for your
That's
father
different.
and
And
right.
it definitely does not measure up to Mother's Day. Nowhere near.
I know. My point, we need that day because we are so often underappreciated, right? We've gone over this in many episodes, how we're the ones, we birth the children, we carry the children. And once again, Instagram, get the fuck off my back, okay? Get the fuck off my back. This is my opinion. If you don't like it, go cry in a corner, okay? But you know, we do a lot of the heavy lifting as mothers. And a lot of the time, I don't care, patriarchy goes all the way back. Sometimes I just hate to say it, but it's true. Some dads be falling short and then want to be fucking fully celebrated for fuck why?
Well, that's one opinion, and
And everybody ain't no fucking father, just like everybody ain't no mother.
But I think we need to go off of like an average type thing. Or
I think I'm speaking of average.
Of course, there's bad mothers, there's bad dads, but we're just talking about the celebration in general. Mother's Day is looked at with a lot more flair and this, and even in like the marketing and the media, like these commercials and stuff, Father's Day commercials, you really can't get too creative with that.
Y'all know it's a business. And y'all know mothers ain't breaking their backs to get the fathers.
Father's Day,
paying a bunch of money, but dads are cashing
Father's
out.
Day, they probably show some lawnmowers.
Kids is cashing out on their moms and shit. So it's different.
Lawnmowers and yard work, maybe some ties, some socks.
Mother's Day makes the most money.
A grill.
Maybe.
You know.
Just to serve you motherfuckers.
Just to go back and do more work. Mother's Day is really like, okay, you get these flowers, there's these restaurants, there's jewelry, and all this other stuff that comes with it. It's just different. It's just different. And we all have to accept that. It's okay to say that it's different, right?
It's a business.
It is.
At the same time.
My thing is, though, is why does it seem like they make it seem like it's not hard being a father? Because it's hard being a good father.
It's just hard being a parent in general.
So when so to have a day to celebrate the things that we do as fathers, like, why does that get hijacked by single moms? And is it okay for that to be for it to get hijacked by single moms?
Just by single moms, your day gets hijacked.
Sometimes single moms
because they're the fucking mom and the dad.
But the thing is, let's say the kid is
no such thing. But
let's say if it's 50-50, right? And the mom has the kid half the time, and the dad has the kid half the time. But that single mom, because I'm not gonna say no names, but I know some of the moms that are out here that are like that do that. Like, it's my day too. Nigga, I know your baby's dad. He takes great care of y'all kids too. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. There are single moms out here that play the role of the mom and the dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, yeah, do it. All right, do as you please.
Right.
But it has become a thing that I have noticed, especially on social media.
Right.
That there be those bitter ass moms that will hijack Father's Day.
Yes, absolutely. And there's bitter ass dads that try and hijack Mother's Day.
I've never seen that in my life.
True.
That's
okay.
I've never seen that.
Okay, well then the stuff that I'm saying about dads not being shit, that's true too.
That's
true. Not all dads. True. I'm just saying.
But if you're a father, it's...
You know why? Because we don't get enough credit. I think that's just...
So that jeopardizes Father's Day?
One fucking day, right? One fucking day. And single mothers, what are you getting on Mother's Day? What are they getting?
Your kid's gonna make you a nice...
They're gonna make you a card that you're gonna fucking put in the trash.
What about a mug like that?
A nice mug from your kid.
They're going to give you a mug, a cup, a piece of paper that you're literally going to put in the trash, right?
No, you're not. You're going to appreciate it because your kid made it with love.
I say we do this, though.
I can only appreciate so many Mother's Days before shit starts going in the trash. I'm just saying.
Too many...
Stop buying me that stupid ass
scenarios here. If we're going to do apples to apples, we're going to have to break this down a little bit. If you talk about couples that are together, right? Not the single moms, not the single dads. If we're going to...
That's different.
I know, but Mother's Day is above Father's Day. If you're in a relationship, I know, and that's all we're trying. Okay,
yay.
Okay, say okay, but why is that the case though? And you can say
because
that
we get this shaft any other time.
In a
that's
good,
what you don't get.
Wholesome relationship that is 50-50.
I'm talking
spouse, and everybody's working together. Why is the mother and like the marketing and everything goes with that? The Mother's Day is way up here and Father's Day is kind of like
I said, it's a business first and foremost. Who the fuck made up Mother's Day?
I don't know.
Look that up.
I don't know if we got that stat.
So it is a business. They capitalized on it. And I'm sorry, there are just more mothers tending to their kids than fathers, period. So yeah, I'm gonna capitalize on that. I'm gonna make all the hallmarks, all the edible arrangements. I'm gonna be able to make a fruit that's in the shape of my face and shit. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So Mother's Day was created by Anna Jarvis of Philadelphia, whose mother had organized women's groups to promote friendship and health. Mother's Day originated May 12th, 1907.
So it was before Father's Day as well. So it had a little bit more time to pick up
They
speed.
needed it. I'm not saying Mother's Day is not a thing, right?
Right. It's the women's movement. It's all these things. And so, yes, that's what I'm saying. We get the shaft. So this is what we do. Mother's Day is, I'm not saying mothers are more important. Not at all.
That's what I was going to say.
Day,
don't discredit the father along the way, though, because fathers are important, too.
I'm not discrediting. You need both parents.
Okay. That's fair. I agree.
Both parents.
I agree.
But that is really not how it works. So
wait,
majority of the time the mother has the children.
But just wait, you're saying that
in a single
because women get shafted on other holidays.
No, we get shafted in life.
On a daily, right? Because it's a male dominant society is what you're saying.
Right. So let me get my fucking flowers, my massage, and then go ahead and take away my rights for my body and all that shit. So please, just give me that.
See, but you're going to another place right now. All I'm saying is this.
It's all connected.
Is that, but look though, it's like, all I know is when it comes to your birthdays, y'all get the good gifts. When it comes to Christmas, y'all get the good ass gifts. As dads,
you know why
we get?
You know why, Kel?
Why do we get shafted for?
Why do we get the good gifts? Because we're like, that over there. Oh man, did you see those shoes back there? Oh man, you know what I would really like?
So we don't speak up? Is that what you're saying?
I want to date to my motherfucking self. I want this. No, you guys don't. You guys don't speak up. Marcus, have you said something that you wanted for Father's Day? For Mother's Day, I'll drop all the hints in the world.
Wait, remember when we talked about a long time ago about food orders and stuff? And it's like, you should know. You should know what he wants for Father's Day.
Mm-mm.
And you know what, though?
Closed mouths don't get fed.
The good thing about a good father, good husband, good dad, good spouse,
is you don't need the accolades.
Whatever you say, in most situations, in a lot of situations, you want the best for your lady, right?
Right.
So you would rather take a back seat to make sure that they're happy, right?
He's the exception.
And that's not always
reciprocated.
Return globally, though. Globally, men are put in this position that we don't need much. We're simple. As you give us a little a crevasse, and we're good for the
That's why I said it's all related. It is all relative to everything. It's the reason why Mother's Day is here, Father's Day is here, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Mother's Day was created, Father's Day was created. It just, but
we hurt too.
Do you guys?
We have feelings.
We have feelings. There's been a whole big campaign about men's mental health, man.
I know.
In the last year.
It's disregarded, though.
Man.
Well, you dudes need to start crying more. You guys got to do something.
Yes, that's true.
If you guys are hurt, like I said, closed mouths don't get fed. Cry. We're some crying ass. We're a crying ass group.
But it's not even that we need to cry. It's like, we would like it if our ladies would just ask us, hey, is everything okay? Are you okay?
Or even
check in with your man.
A society would
So you're saying
us.
We don't?
I'm not saying you don't, but I'm saying if
it goes back to patriarchy.
Clearly, y'all aren't. If we have to have this whole men's mental health movement,
mental health is a movement just in general.
I know, but I'm speaking just on men right now, especially black men.
Yes,
like that. That's the thing, and so it's one of them things where it's like, check up on us. We check up on y'all.
You're right.
Babe, are you good? Are you okay?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. We do need to check up on you because especially black men society paints you guys out to be fucking monsters that don't have feelings.
Right.
So yes, you should be checked up on. And
so let us have our fucking day.
I was going to say, so what does that have to do with it?
So let us have our day.
You're going to have your day. What the fuck? The kids are going to get you some corny ass cards just like on Mother's Day, right? You might not get exactly what you wanted like I did because I literally will tell you what I want. What else? I mean, it's not going to be as widely advertised. I don't think I've seen one advertisement for Father's Day.
I think I've seen like one on the TV.
To do work, though. Like I said, it's the lawnmowers, it's the power tools, and all this other stuff, right? To sew back into the family. Right. And then it take more years off of our life from doing.
To put you to work. You know what? Let me get you an apron, a grill,
and
a
might
grill
as well just
cleaner.
renege on Father's Day. Just get rid of it, right?
How do you like to celebrate your Father's Day, Marcus?
How do I like to celebrate my Father's Day? I like to celebrate Father's Day with family, with good vibe.
You had to think about that. He's like, I don't.
Yeah, I really don't know. This is a tough question, Kel, I don't even, because just like you said, I'm a giver, right? So I want to make sure that everybody else is good. It's hard for me to
and I'm a taker.
Take care of self. No, you're not a taker. I would say you like gifts, but you're pretty giving yourself.
You're a good host.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that. I love to give. I like to do for people and do things and all that.
Sometimes
kind of stuff.
too damn much though, right? But that's where, But
and he doesn't require much. He doesn't.
I'm pretty simple,
and so it sounds like you want a really high maintenance Father's Day celebration.
I never said that.
But we just
I guess
wanted
it's unique
to be
to the individual, right?
And even though I'm simple, Kel, even though I'm simple, that doesn't mean I don't want the effort, though, right?
Right.
So that's the fine line.
So let's say, all right, here we go. Here's a scenario. Whole family gets together, right? You guys have like a Father's Day barbecue. You know, it might be you and your brothers and the whole family or whatever. Does she fix your plate for you on Father's Day?
I fix his plate for him when it's not Father's Day. I fix his dinner and plate his dinner for him when it's not Father's Day. Every time I cook.
Right on, sister.
He gets served.
Okay.
Right on,
Thank
sister.
you. Okay.
I was just making sure.
Yeah.
So that's Father's Day. He don't need no celebration.
And that's it. All right. Happy Father's Day, baby. Yeah. And take the big piece of chicken.
Shit.
And then I might have something for you later on.
I bend it over. What more do you need? As a matter of fact, that's all he wants for Father's Day and Mother's Day. Like, I don't even get Mother's Day, I don't believe. I think it's your day too.
So you guys, so has there ever been, so there's never been like a Mother's Day or Father's Day when one of you been like, all right, for Mother's Day, you might be like, all right, I'm going to just take the kids out the house and you can just like chill or have like go get your nails done or something.
No.
Never?
Not true.
No. But shout out to one of my friends that made her Mother's Day, and she leaves and goes to a hotel every single year to take time for herself. And me, I'm like, oh no, I can't leave my kids and their stupid fucking cards and they're, serving me breakfast that I'm pretty sure they didn't wash their hands when they made.
I want to make sure that I'm hearing this loud and clear.
No, I'm sorry.
No, Kel, thank you for giving me the floor for a second.
Kids, I love you.
So what you're saying is that your Mother's Day which
I still work.
I'm talking about throughout these years haven't been to your standard or what you may deem as a proper Mother's Day. On the spot,
absolutely kidding.
As I sip my tea.
But I do
3 fingers.
But I do appreciate my friend that takes that time for herself. Because like I said on Mother's Day,
that would be great.
I'm still working.
You're still working.
And they're still mommy.
Everybody's situation is different though. It's hard to we could, I mean, like I said, closed mouths.
I know, but I don't want to do that as bad as I wish I would have started that a long time ago. So for me to leave on Mother's Day, the kids would be like, Mom.
But just for like the night though, maybe like you hang out with them for the day and it's like, tonight, like, I'm
that's fair.
Hotel,
yeah. I don't see anything wrong with that. That's fair.
Maybe one day.
I don't think that's selfish at all.
One day I might do that.
I might give you that for Father's Day. I'm going to give you that for Father's Day. I'm going to give you that gift of, to make sure you're good. Cool?
Mm-hmm. But for Father's Day, if you want to go
I want you to
so
come
hard
with
for her
me.
to say it.
I know.
You tell it's so hard for her to say it.
If you come with me, I mean, I wouldn't know what to do by myself. I mean, I watch Law and Order all day and eat some cookies and shit. And then
I was going to say, if you want to go golfing and then come right back home to tend to your kids.
6 hours, go golfing and then drink afterwards. I usually golf and I have to fly home, right? I have to sprint home. Yeah, because I know if it's...
you got to sprint home.
Yes.
He's got to sprint home.
Because you're outnumbered. It's 5-1.
No, he's trying to say it to me.
The clock is ticking. But that's fair, though. I'm not the only one. Guys who golf, I see it on social media that things like I told my wife I was going to play 9 holes and then they end up playing 18. Then they play another 18 and they scared to walk in the house and do all this other stuff because golf can be all
right. I'm going to be back. I'll be back before you wake up. It is 1:30 p.m.
I have set my tee time as early as possible, like 6 a.m. just to be back.
How often does that happen that you've gone to play golf and you get that phone call and you just see wife pop up on the phone and you're like, fuck. And you already know what the deal is. Like, it's not like, oh, hey, babe, just on your way back, can you grab something from the store?
How often?
Where are you at?
How often, Marcus?
It only took a couple times, right? The first couple times I did it, I overconsumed. So when I came home from golfing, I wasn't any good to the family. I just had to go to sleep.
Oh, that's right. He literally wasn't. And wasn't it on like a day that was...
It wasn't a good look.
Or was it
so
on
I learned
Mother's
my lesson.
Day?
I was like, okay, I had too much fun. I really enjoyed that day though, but I mean, I had to
Oh, you know what?
back.
I was in school and I had a paper due and an exam, and he comes home and he can't help me with the kids. And I was living.
She didn't like that much. So
you
know, I'm coachable though. So
you're not. So anyways, this Sunday, if you want to go golfing, which by the way is also Juneteenth, so you guys are getting another, but that's a necessary one. Anyways, but yeah, if you want to go golf until...
Let me text the boys right now then and see if...
until 2:35.
I was gonna say, does she give you like a window of time?
No, she don't. But
he gives me a window of time, and then he does not come within. Well, that's what she said. He does not live up to what he said he's gonna do.
That's what she said.
But for the most part, he does come back.
That's what she said. The mental telepathy that I have, right? I'm like, I know like that gray area. Okay, it's getting a little later in the day. She's walking around.
But you're not the only one. All you guys is trying to get back. All of them know the deal.
And that's how it works. So yeah, I see my boy like get out of the golf cart, and then take a couple paces to the left so nobody can hear him. Get on the phone, and check in real quick, and all this kind of stuff. So being on the golf course can ruin.
They're over there fully living their best lives. And you know what? I appreciate it because he needs that time.
Right.
Especially after putting up with me for the past 3 years, pretty much being non-existent. He deserves that time. But what you won't do is tell me you're going to be back by the time I wake up, and then it's 1:30 and I'm like, this nigga is not coming back today. So
do you like look up in the sky? You see the position of the sun in the sky.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, we gotta go. We gotta go.
The sun is now in the west. It's time to go.
So what I'm thinking is like, maybe then you guys should start considering that for Mother's and Father's Day, of like just giving each other like, that's you guys' break, where it's like, all right, Jess, go take a break. And you're like, all right, take a break. And be honest with you, and if it fucking gets hard, I don't know, call your moms up or something. Like, come help me with these damn kids. I don't know. But
they're getting older though. And I don't even think we know how to take a break. And I don't think we know how to not celebrate with
the kids,
our kids.
Got you.
As a family.
And our family, because we see our families as well.
And even to take it a step further, and you correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm about to.
We like to hang out together, right? So if we could.
All the time.
Put a crossover on the kids and shake them, right? And it's just us
and it's
two.
Just us. Celebrate Father, Mother's Day. See, that's how it should be.
That's cool.
Yeah. Take a trip or do something like that. Right. That would be solid, but that's hard.
I think the kids would be traumatized, possibly. Like,
Why?
Damn, they don't even like us. They're out of here because they're so used to us being with them.
Then maybe you sit down and you have a conversation with them and you're like, hey, today ain't about you. Mommy and daddy need a break.
Well, they're about to catch that in August for my birthday because we're going to be leaving for the longest we have ever left our children.
How long?
And I'm not blinking.
I'm trying to shorten it.
Yeah,
and he said, I will not shorten the trip. 10 days.
Where at?
Punta Cana.
Oh, yeah.
And
you got to do at least 10 days.
I've never been away for that long.
Especially if you're not catching a red-eye flight, you're going to spend a day in the air flying. Yeah. You got to do 10 days.
Yeah. So
whenever I go out of the country, I do a minimum of 10 days. So like
they'll be okay.
They'll be fine.
They'll be okay. All I can think of is when we went to Spain and we were pretty much both crying by day 3 because we missed our kids and it was fucked up. We were up for 48 hours the first, when we got there, and then the time difference, and
I lost my passport on the plane.
Right. Yeah, we went over that. But we were both really sad and like, we miss our kids. And then we come back home, we're like, damn,
y'all are better than me because I don't start missing my kids until like maybe like day 9. And I'm like, oh, I forgot I got them little niggas at home. I wonder how they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll FaceTime and shit.
But I better check in with grandma.
I think it was just everything, the time difference and and I got sick when I was out there. So I think everything just kind of compiled and made it just a little bit different. But when we go for 5 days, we're kind of like, oh, well, we could have stayed an extra couple days here. Yeah. So I think we'll be okay. 10 days. I just need to get
10 days. You're going to be straight. Like, but it will
10 days.
I ain't going to front. Like, especially if you're someone, because this is going to be the longest you guys have ever been away from them. Mm-hmm. So one thing I've learned is when I'm gone long like that from my kids, I'm having a good time. Everything's great, but you're going at your own speed. Because like, if you're only there for 5 days, you're trying to get everything in, right? But then if you're there for 10 days and you're moving at your own speed,
you do. Yep.
By like day 8, day 9, you're kind of like, all right, well, I mean, I got a couple more days left, but I could go home right now and it'd be cool because I feel like I, got my time in.
Look, this guy.
A good vacation for us is like not even leaving the hotel room, right?
Oh, that's so
Those are the best. Those are the best.
And just being able to do nothing. Our lives are so busy. The kids are so busy. It's so much activity and movement and driving. Okay, I got to rush here. I got to rush there. But just to sit down and sometimes like the best part of being in a hotel is watching the menu.
We watch a lot of extra.
Yeah, like we're like commercials and the infomercials, not even like turning to a regular channel, but just watching all the new stuff that's out there. And that's entertaining. We're like, oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know this was out there. But just being able to relax and do nothing, man, is good for us.
Yeah. No, that's the best.
Yeah.
Especially as parents.
It's kind of sad, though.
The TV watches us a lot.
Well, no, I mean, it makes sense, though, because you're doing so much.
All the time.
So when you finally have time to do nothing, you really appreciate, like, wow, doing shit is fucking fun.
It is. And sometimes it's, we've got to have an itinerary and we've got to go here. And, the past year, I'm like, I ain't doing shit. I am in this room. I will enjoy the beach, the pool, but I am to this room right now. And we're going to say,
I'm not mad at it.
Do you guys do itineraries on your trip?
It depends. If it's a family trip, there's so many of us that
there is an itinerary.
Have to have an itinerary.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, just moving around. But if it's just
us, no.
Sometimes we don't.
Huh. I think though, for Father's and Mother's Day, you guys should start maybe switching it up a little bit.
And leaving our kids. Yeah,
and even if you don't want to be away from your kids like that, just do a little staycation. You don't got to go out of town. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of nice hotels out here. And you can just lock yourself in a suite and just and order room service.
Oh my gosh.
And just have all kinds of just crazy marathon jungle sex. And you're good. And just walk around in the hotel robes and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe get a spa treatment.
Or nothing.
Sleep.
Or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just been walk around with your balls swinging. It's good.
Right.
Yeah.
What? Wake up, eat, Wake up, eat, sex, sleep, repeat.
Yeah.
Hydrate in between.
Any parent and any married couple that is watching this, all fucking agree.
Yeah.
Well, and one thing I wanted to clarify too before we wrap up is I didn't mean anything by when I said single moms hijack Mother's Day, because I know there's a few people that's going to be bitter about that, but I've seen it firsthand. And that shit as a father fucking makes me mad.
No, it's real.
And it pisses me off because I'm like, I think that's just disrespectful because it's hard out here to be a great dad. That shit ain't easy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
And we get that.
And the same, I talk a lot of shit, right? Everything I'm saying is not real, but a lot of it is pretty close.
Pretty intentional.
But yeah, no, dads deserve their celebration and all that kind of stuff. But I also do feel like I said before, it's a business. So I think that's part of the reason why Mother's Day is such a big to-do. But also we deserve it. We need it. No, we deserve it because in the real world, we are not as celebrated as y'all think we are.
No, I would agree with that. But
we have to take our own credit. That's why. So we're like, fuck yeah, it's Mother's Day. It's about me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. Because I watched this thing this documentary that was talking about, there's a term for it. It's like man something. And
mansplaining?
Not mansplaining, but like it's something it had something to do with like just like men in the positions of power, that the reason why they get so pissed off and so angry about feminism is because they feel like their privilege is being threatened.
Right.
And they're realizing
that's
that.
And I'm all about.
I think that's weak.
That's some weak shit.
I'm all about it.
So like not
Girl
just
power.
and
you should be about it. And like a strong man should be able to appreciate that though.
Right.
Right.
So
once again, IG. If you are not a strong man, don't comment.
You shouldn't have to have your foot on a woman's neck in order for you to feel like you're doing big boy stuff. And you know what I'm saying?
Get your fucking foot off my neck.
Well, this was a great episode.
I can dig it.
It's always good coming in town and seeing you guys.
Kel, it was good to see you in person, man.
Kel in person. And guess what Kel does not have on today?
What?
Short shorts. I bet you're cold as fuck in this bitch.
Shit. I've been cold for 4 fucking days.
You're cold.
This is the longest I've been up here since I've moved.
Oh, wow.
It's cold.
It's freezing. Like
it's bad.
It's cold. I don't know how you guys do this shit.
Every day.
I'm not feeling it.
Like,
trust me.
I even thought about it. I was like, I used to do this my whole life. Like,
no, this is bad. Like we have barely seen the sun.
It's June, right?
And it's the middle of June. Like we see a little bit, or we'll see it and then all of a sudden it'll rain.
It's right after. It's 103 in Vegas right now.
Well,
don't rub it in. Don't rub it in. Don't do it.
I miss it. Truly Unruly, y'all. Marcus Trufant, Jessica Trufant. My name's Kel. Follow the page, Truly Unruly _podcast on Instagram. Follow these guys on IG. And of course, if you want to catch us or listen to us, you can listen to us on your favorite podcasting apps. And of course, the visual on YouTube. Just search Truly Unruly or search Marcus Trufant. And you can catch us every Sunday on the Emmy award-winning Converge.
I know.
So, yeah. Check us out. And I think that's it.
Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Shh. Don't you guys say anything. Happy Father's Day. I appreciate you guys.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at
that.
I appreciate my husband.
Thank you. That's appreciated. Much appreciated.
And if you don't know a good gift to give your husband for Father's Day, Roadhead.
I was going to say.